I don't know why I'm filming all this stuff, but you know, who films themselves, dude, with hair like this? I mean, look, I used to have brown hair. I tried to dye it white, and it turned out red. It's my Jacques Villeneuve look. Anyhow, just went and got my mail. It's November 99th or some crap. I don't know. Like the 27th, Monday. Something to that effect. And, dealing with all this stuff. Trying to get things under control. If you watched the last video, if you think I'm just, how am I going to do that? I don't know. But I got this feeling that, I'm already, my inner brain and, all those things that you have on the inside. I already see me getting in the boat. I already see me leaving. I already see it happening. I already see me in the middle of the ocean. No, I just got to fill in the blanks. And that's how you do stuff, in my opinion. I mean, it's, I don't know. I seen a football coach the other day, and he said, when you get ready to go out on the field, you're starting with the quarterback. You're picturing in your mind, Jim Billy's going to the left, smoking with the ball. He got down, first down, whatever. You know, then old, Lester over there, tall boy tied in, second play, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards, touchdown. Just, you got to make the plays in your head before you leave the house. And then you don't go let the game play you. You go play the game. And there's no deviation. Well, Jimmy got through and tried to hit me. That dude's fired. Get somebody who can block Jimmy. Now. Because you ain't stopping what I got in my head and the forward progress. It's all about forward progress. Boy, sometimes we get to the point where I just want to lay down. Well, that ain't forward progress. Well, why isn't it? Because you got to rest. You got to rest from all the crap that hit you. And you sit there like a robot, laying on the couch sleep. You're wasting time. No, I'm rejuvenating. Okay? Because if I don't, you ain't going to like me if I don't. So anyway, just went and got my mail. There's some exciting things in here, and I thought I would open them in front of everybody and just see what it is. It's surprises to me, so it might as well be surprises to y'all, right? All right. Shout out to everybody that is watching this, and appreciate it. Don't care about likes, gives, whatever the hell. I mean, there needs to be a button on YouTube, or you just be like, my friends that hit that one, right? And I'd be like, yep, they get it. It just needs to be that one little secret button, where it's like, kiss my ass, you dumb son of a bitch, how can I help you? All right, now look. So I don't know about y'all, but if you get like different cards, chime card, straight talk, not straight talk, chime card, Cash App, all that stuff. My daughter introduced me to that stuff a long time ago, and I was like, well, I didn't know you could do all that. Oh, this is the greatest thing ever invented, kids. Okay, because they get it. Okay, they get it. Look. Okay. It don't say debit card or anything to that effect, or bank account, nothing. check this out. They got that coolest, whoever's in charge of Revolut card, your marketing people are geniuses. Your art department are geniuses. Okay? Somebody grew up and put their dream to work, because this is the some of the, and I mean, it's dollars, it's free, but somebody put their dreams to work, and it is some of the coolest packaging I have ever seen in my life. Not kind of somebody hacked my deal and I had to get a new card, so I've been waiting on this, and I mean, things got to get in order, man, before you get in an Eddie Van Halen painted sailboat and head out into the middle of the ocean, and give prayers to God up in the middle. I mean, if you haven't watched the last video, it's back there. But yeah, this is cool, So here we go. Now look, okay. Let me see if I can push this around. I'm a terrible camera operator. There ought to be ways to do this. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups really bad. I don't know. I don't feel real good today, but I don't know how to switch it. Anyhow, here's what we'll do. Okay, here's a regular. Look, it's like a CD thing. Okay. Oops. I can't feel my right hand. Actually, I can't feel either hand, which is strange. If I'm not looking at my left hand and watching what it's doing, it doesn't do what I tell it. I've had 3 strokes, and it has affected my left side. My lips are numb. Top of my head's numb. Halfway down my left side, left leg's numb, left hand's numb. And the doctor said, "Well, it's not numb. That's a lie." Well, what do you want me to say? No, it's tingly. Oh my God, dude. Okay, so my left side is tingly. Okay? Constantly. I don't look. People that know me, I was a monkey. Okay? I mean, up, down, this, that, and the other, everywhere. I can't trust my left leg now. How does it get to the point where you just don't trust your own body parts? That's weird. Okay, but anyway, back to the situation. Revolut, check it out. Got a little tab on it. And I'm gonna try to do it one-handed, because my right hand, I got electrocuted after the flood, as you know, and it's I can do things for a minute, and like, oh, fantastic. I got this deal about pickles, dude. I buy these ridiculous habanero peppers, and I'll buy a little bitty jar of sweet gherkins. Stop jerking my gherkin. Understand what I'm saying? And man, them are the little bitty tiny one. My God, they're so good, right? Kids, put a habanero in there. Leave it for a month. It's not terrible, but it's right there. Then blend that up with the Super Duty Jackie Chan bullet or whatever the hell. Put it in coleslaw. Put that on a fried Nightstown, Indiana fish sandwich. You can't even talk for about 20 minutes because it's so good. Okay? Moses. Anywho, here we go. Look at here. This will be tough. It's non-cooperative. Look, so you pull out, I mean, I'm not even kidding. You pull out one side and it's like a pop-up dinosaur, like, kids thing, This is just so freaking cool. I mean, who designed this? Who hired this lady or person? whoever hired the person that designed this Revolut packaging that they send out, shout out, man. I mean, the person that designed this and was in charge of this situation is a freaking genius, because this is cool. Okay, this packaging probably costs. They're probably going in the hole, but I keep it because that's I mean, it's like looking at an album cover back in the day. You know, I don't know if anybody knew that. You know, you couldn't wait on the first, Van Halen album or second Van Halen album or whatever it might have been. You know, but that's cool. So I got that. That's good. Got my new Revolut card, which I had one, but got hacked, and people started trying to hack my bank accounts and take my $12, which I find funny because why you want $12? Don't make no sense to me. Hack somebody that's got something, or your identity theft. Hey, where do I sign up for that? Take my identity. You don't even know. Okay? God, I look bad. But hey, you know what? I ain't trying to make this just something that it ain't. I mean, I decided that it's just gonna be what it is. I don't give a damn if people like me, whatever. I don't care. It ain't about that. What it's about is if I do something, or I say something, or I have an idea, or anything to that effect that helps one person out there with all the diagnosis crap that I got. Some people take it and run with it, It ain't like that, okay? I don't like none of this stuff. I'd like to be normal. Whatever that is. Okay? I mean, think about that a second. Do you know people that have, problems, stuff, this, that, and the other? We all do, right? Now, who do you know that's normal? What does that mean? I mean, normal. Honestly, I know one person. And I don't know. I don't see how they ended up normal. I just don't. Look at her junk mail. Just, people actually send me paperwork that says, "Thank you for signing up for paperless billing. Here is a letter in triplicate to thank you for signing up for paperless billing." You just sent me a paper thanking me for signing up for paperless billing? Was there a class for that? Because I missed that one. I call it dumbassity. Okay. Now here, kids, here's the fun one. Now I'm about to open this letter, and this ain't all me. Okay. But I mean, I don't know if you know me or not, but lived down here in Florida, this, that, and the other. Went through Hurricane Idalia. Wife had to go back to Spain because she's about to have a heart transplant. This, that, and the other. America wouldn't give it to her because I don't have $1.4 million, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Storm, surge, flood, water, lost everything. FEMA is terrible. Let me spell it. TERRRRRIBLE. Just, it's pretend. Okay? It's like we're in 6th grade making up crap out in the sand. I ain't even kidding. Okay? So they kept asking me, is your house fixed? Is your house fixed? Is your house fixed? No. Still don't have hot water. Kids, it's past my birthday. It's almost December. This happened a long time ago. What? September 30th, I believe. Still don't have hot water. And I wouldn't have electricity, if I'd never been a carpenter, but I'm out. I'm out. You think I ain't? I'm out jumping stuff off the box. I'll get your 120. All right. I got to watch Plo Racing. What's wrong with you people? I got to support Justin Peck, etc. You know, I'm enjoying the scene at the moment. The USAC scene and all that stuff. And kids, I mean, I can understand if you're not a Larson fan, okay? But dude, to watch him is just you get yourself in there and think, will this fit in there or not at 160 mile an hour? Sure, why not? And just throw it in there. He don't weigh 126. This kid's got what it takes. I'm so excited. I'm from Indiana, born and raised, right? Hoosier at heart. Indianapolis 500 is one of my absolute favorite things. Sorry, about the piece situation, but got electrocuted, broke my teeth. Hey, they ain't fixing them. It ain't happening. So here it is. I mean, we ain't gonna sit around and get all make-up-y and lie and say a bunch of bullshit. This is how it is, kids, right here. This is how it is. Okay. So anyway, so excited. I hate to get off track, but so excited about Larson running the 500 and everything like that. Dude, I hope you win by like 97 laps. I hope you lap every single person in the field, set records, whole deal. You ain't from Indiana. But if you're with me, click wherever the hell you click. We got your back, dude. You got a sack that you had to hire a truck to bring, all right? And we totally get that. For you. Definitely for you, okay? We can't release balloons no more because it chokes the ducks. Well, guess what? Now there's a choked duck laying there. You got dinner. Moses, you people just don't stop. I get it, the environment and everything. Maybe not such a bad idea. Have you seen the drone stuff for the instead of the fireworks? That's pretty cool. I'm almost like, well, geez, that's cool. All right, so anyway, Pinellas County, comes out and they're going to inspect your house and all this kind of thing. And I've been waiting on this letter right here. Then I got sent to my landlord and, everything. I don't know what it says, but I know the dude to come out here and inspected was a thorough, intelligent, good at his job, this ain't gonna go well, okay? Shall I read it aloud just as a surprise? Oh my God. It never, look, I just looked at it just at a glance. And the very first thing I seen is notice of violation. You can't go, there's not a good word. I mean, that's at the top of the page. Now I'll leave names out, and I'm going to leave addresses out and unit numbers, etc. But I was wondering, what this dude was going to write down and what he's going to say. I know this ain't going to be good. All right. Look, I got to take a drink of water before I read this, because and there's a picture of a badge on it and the whole deal. You can't ever get a piece of mail that has any good things to say in it with a badge at the top right. Okay. Here we go. It's 2 pages. Oh my God. Poor guy. Whoa, dear. Notice of violation. Pinellas County Code Enforcement. case, blah, blah, blah. Twin Cities Mobile Home Park, LLC. Bronx Avenue, Florida. Skokie, Illinois. Oh, dear God. Subject property is found to be in violation of Pinellas County Code sections. Minimum housing standards, no smoke detectors installed in the home, no hot water, no heating facilities. Electrical sockets not maintained in a good state of repair, safe or capable of being used, exposed wiring in several sockets, bathroom light, and underneath mobile home. Bare wood missing, required protective coating around soffit, fascia, exterior walls, ceiling not substantially rodent proof and kept in sound condition and good repair, shielding around bottom of the mobile home, laying on the ground and not secure to the mobile home. Please contact the violations before 12/21, 2023 to avoid further enforcement actions and penalties. Dum 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 dum. And then there's a bunch of pursuant factors, chapters, numbers, and how they. Oh, there seems to be 3 pages. Oh dear God. Pinellas County reserves the right to recover any cost, of course, incurred by the county and or contractors. Basically you're going to pay for my dude to come out there and basically say the obvious. Subsequent violations, same section code, may result in immediate imposition of fines without additional notice. If you have any questions, subdily dubdily. Really? I mean, he gives me a violation for the air conditioner that got trashed in the flood. That's how petty these jack-offs are. An air conditioner gets shorted out in the flood, and then they give you a violation for that air conditioner. I don't even know, man. That's pretty silly. Okay? Pretty petty. And I don't mean Richard Petty. But anyhow, I just thought I'd do that. Funny stuff. Okay? Can't make this up. You just can't. I thought for a second I was making it up in my head. And I was having a lot of issues about all these things. How is this all happening just to me? And I stand around and I'm like, what's the common denominator in all this bullshit? It's you. But there's a letter from a dude right there that says, basically, it ain't my fault. I don't know how you grow up in life and get to a certain point where you just feel like everything's your fault. Because it is. Sort of. I mean, I worked for a person one time that said, why is that leaking? Well, stop. Anything that comes out of your mouth after this point is an excuse. Because you should have fixed it before I come up here, and then I wouldn't have said, why is this leaking? True or not? God dang it. I guess so. How does that happen? You're always right. That's crazy. Okay? Well, I probably ain't never going to cut my hair again. Because I just don't care. And I got some other cool things coming up. I appreciate you watching episode 1 and etc. And this is not fake, okay? I ain't pretend I ain't just filming my, my problems, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got serious issues. And there's issues in every corner. And I just figured maybe sometime after I'm gone, my grandkids will watch it and just understand what I went through. Instead of just thinking Papa's an idiot. Which is a true story, but, I felt like I've done maybe a few things that were good in the world. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. You know, I ended up here by myself, trying to get to my wife to Spain. And I got the dumbest idea ever that I'm gonna get an Eddie Van Halen boat. I'm sure that's the right thing to say. That I'm gonna get in a sailboat that's painted like the Frankenstrat guitar with all of my friends' names that have lost somebody or have prayers to send up and their burdens and, you know, anything they want to send with me to take to the middle of the ocean and drop off. I'm going to take them and I'll do that because I got stuff out there I need to drop off. And the second leg of the journey is I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be with my wife, whom I love dearly, in Barcelona, Spain. Okay, so if you don't know your geography or whatever, which I'm terrible, but it's basically straight across from the United States, you know, across the Atlantic Ocean. It's a terrible idea. I've never sailed a foot in my life. And the challenge is, oh, everybody sailed, everybody, you know, that's not it. Well, the challenge is, here's the challenge, is I've never sailed 1 second in my life. Never even been on a sailboat that's moving under sail. I've watched a lot of videos. I've been on a lot of sailboats. I kind of get the gist of it. Okay? You know, I know motors and this, that, and the other. I'm not even taking a motor. I might take a motor and maybe 5 gallons of diesel. You know, of course, food and GPS and, you know, safety stuff. But, well, I don't even really want to take all that, honestly. You know, because, you know, back in the day, they didn't have that, man. They did it. They just did it. Okay? There were some people back there. They didn't even know about GPS, you know, all satellites and all that crap. I mean, you get out there with God. He either likes you or you don't, right? I need to talk to my mama, you know. I need to get rid of the stuff I got on my back. And I got a lot more room. I mean, you know, you see these people, the Marines and all this kind of stuff, and they're, you know, is that all you can do? No. Stack somebody else on me. Stack somebody else on me. Stack somebody else on me. Well, we've never had anybody carry 9 people. You ain't met me. Okay? So what I want to do is, you know, I'm going, and I'm probably not even going to, you know, divulge when it is or anything to that effect and this and that. So that ain't going to be no big hype and all that kind of thing. I'm just getting in and I'm going. And I got a, you know, navigator and a few people to help me and stuff like that. So, you know, it's not like I'm completely alone. Radios, etc. But when I leave the dock, I mean, anybody can drive a boat out of the dock, right? I've never sailed 1 foot, not a foot. And I'm not going to train, I'm not doing all that. But I want to. I want to see if I can do this, if I can figure this out on my own. I mean, if somebody can't drive a car, what do? You take them to the Walmart parking lot, right? So they can't crash into nothing. If I ain't got it figured out by the first 3 or 4 hours, I got a problem. Well, the ocean is, man, don't even finish that sentence. I done been out there in the Navy, kids. And then they put on, you know, deadliest catch and all that. Yeah, it's true, okay? God don't play out there. So, you know, for my friends, Tina and Tommy, Scott and Susie, Doug and Stacy, survivors. I don't want to leave nobody out that I, don't really remember. I mean, people's moms and stuff. They just that's going to happen. The people that lose their children, man, in the middle of their stuff. I don't know how that you can. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. Other friends that we've lost, anybody. I mean, send me a postcard, send me something with their name on it or some little thing. I'll carry it with me. Okay? I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna have a chit chat. Because I've been having some problems about it. I'm having a hard time with this stuff about, I was raised Nazarene, okay? I know the Bible, so don't even start preaching to me or putting no Bible verses down there. I already know them. I know what they say, all that. I totally understand. But I'm having trouble really downloading the fact. Some lady got pregnant and went and had a baby in a barn, and he grew up and decided he was going to basically commit police suicide for the world, and rose from the dead, and we all worship the ghost, and there's ghosts and three ghosts, and you go to church on a certain day and drink blood and eat pieces that pretend to be flesh. Are you guys listening to this? Man. But I'm not very good about not believing. I still have a good relationship with God. I even ask God the same thing. Trust me, I'm not putting this out on, my thing. I didn't ask God first. I didn't ask him that. Really? How are we supposed to believe this? I don't get it. What happened to the dinosaurs and all these other questions I got that nobody could seem to get? Wow, they died. Really? Think of all, and here's what really just locks me down. Think of all the, you want to give the proper terms. I'm just going to say animals because it just is what it is. Think of all the animals that actually, are survive today, that are old and stuff. They're all water animals.